Kevin Garnett turned trash talk into an art form.
KG talked the most by far.
He called me a mama's boy.
Bitch ass, who you talking to?
Who's this trash ass? I don't know him.
From the moment the game started, his voice took over the court. Every word had purpose. He talked to rattle you, to test you, and to break you if you weren't ready. Rookies felt it, veterans felt it, even legends could not escape it.
This guy is just crazy.
Maybe he crossed the line.
The greatest thing you've ever seen.
His energy, his fire, and his talk made him one of the most feared competitors in NBA history.
Rejected by Garnett.
We are breaking down the most unforgettable Kevin Garnett trash talk stories ever told.
There's no room for soft. There's no room for a person who's going to give ground. Just can't handle it. Get off the court.
And there is no better place to start with than with Kevin Durant, a superstar who came face to face with Garnett's relentless voice in his career.
KG talked the most shit by far.
By far.
By far. And all his little homies did too. Perk, Rondo, Paul Pierce. Like,
well, KG, what he gonna say to you? What crazy shit would he say to somebody?
Like, pussy ass nigga, stop talking to me, nigga. You can't talk to me. Like shit like that.
Ooh,
and you ain't even say nothing.
Me?
No, I'm saying it. I'm talking about. KG say that shit. Nigga didn't even say
nigga
nothing.
Ain't say nothing. Like,
fuck is you talking
y'all
about?
niggas some come up. Y'all niggas some, like they'll get a foul. Somebody Paul Pierce will get a foul, get to the line. Y'all niggas some studio gangsters, bitch ass nigga. Like he'll be on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
No joke.
And it's just like, and he with it. And I'm just, and all like his teammates with it too.
For KD, facing Garnett was eye-opening. He has called KG the biggest trash talker he ever went against. And it wasn't just constant. It was raw, vulgar, and completely unfiltered. Garnett had a way of getting under your skin with words that stuck. And if you thought Garnett couldn't get any louder, wait until you hear what Unmatched Shumpert had to say.
Like the extra shit he be doing, like we was on the free throw line, nigga be like, I smell blood. Like all the extra shit. I'm like, bro, I ain't got time for that. Some bald nigga shit.
You ain't trying to have no nigga look at you crazy.
The man used to go off the deep end sometimes.
No, serious.
Oh, no,
and you realize it because you'll be like, bro, it's quiet in here. Like, why when the pin drop do you keep going? Like, you getting louder, you on the road. Like, we can hear you at this point, G. Like,
He's sweet. He's sweet.
Oh, bro, it's like
Mouse in the house.
You
like,
forcing me to now you forcing me to say some
here
wild
comes this
shit.
little nigga digging. Oh,
Real
he ain't
talk.
got none.
Look at this little hoe ass. Look at this little hoe ass nigga, man.
Coming out his teammate.
Hoe ass nigga, man. This nigga's a hoe. You like, yo, boy, it'll be an open shot. You're like, look at this bitch ass nigga. Won't she? Like, yo.
Hell no. Trash ass nigga.
Shumpert's lesson was simple. Garnett's voice was impossible to ignore, and his energy was contagious. Even if you tried to block him out, the sheer volume and intensity of his trash talk forced you to respond. While Shumpert saw the nonstop noise on the court, Brian Scalabrine got to witness Garnett's intensity off it.
And we're on a plane. I think we're coming back from Toronto, and Kevin Garnett says, "All right, man, I got you, Funk." And I'm thinking, I don't know why you said that. And then we're gonna arm wrestle. Like KG and Big Baby are gonna arm wrestle on the plane. All right, we got all this money on the plane. We got these two guys about to arm wrestle. And the arm wrestling starts, and KG just stares at Big Baby and doesn't move. And Big Baby's trying to get him down. And Garnett's like, kind of like stone-faced, not moving. Not moving. He's like, I ain't moving, Funk. I'm not moving. And he kept saying that. And Big Baby kept trying and trying. All of a sudden, Kevin Garnett goes, there it is. And he starts to move. Big Baby starts getting worried. Man, he arm wrestles him. Paul Pierce is picking up all this money. And he's like, oh, I got the money. Kevin Garnett stands up and he's drenched, sweating. And he turns around on the plane where there's like kids on the plane and media people and everything turns around. And it's like, I'm the alpha male in this blankety blank. I'm the silverback gorilla in here.
Scalabrine's story proved there was never an off switch with Garnett. Even something as small as an arm wrestling match on a plane brings the same trash talk and fire he brought to the hardwood. To Scalabrine, that was the essence of KG. He didn't just compete during games, he lived competition every moment. If Scalabrine's story showed the playful side of KG's competitiveness, Glenn Big Baby Davis experienced the harsher edge.
I was guarding KG at the time, and he like cussed me the fuck out. Like, I'm talking about really cussed me out. Like I shoot a shot, right? It's my first day, and I make it. And I'm like telling myself, like, get up, get it up. Like, I'm talking to myself. He like, bitch ass nigga, who you talking to? And I'm like, you know, I'm from BR, so you know, I'm like, okay. Thinking to myself, like, okay, I need to respond. It's like jail, like, you know, okay, can't let nobody talk to you like that first day in jail. Not at all. So I'm like, I'm just trying to get my swag. You know, I'll just say it to him politely though. You know, I don't say nothing like, I'm trying to get my swag. And he's like, fuck your swag, like loud. And I'm looking around, I'm like, strike two, I gotta say something. Yeah. And then, you know, I say, fuck your swag. And he looking at him like, yeah, okay. So, because he kind of seen that, like. He liked that, though. Yeah, he liked it, you know what I mean? But he kind of seen it, and I was just like, damn, I really said fuck your swag to KG.
For the big baby, it was a wake-up call. Garnett's cussing and trash talk weren't about tearing him down. They were about pushing him to rise up. Since once you survived KG's fire, you were ready for anything. Rajon Rondo had the chance to sit back and watch it unfold.
P takes the cake for me, probably. You know what I mean? He said something crazy to Richard Jefferson at the free throw line, and it was like kind of like my welcome to the league moment. I'm like, damn, like this is normal. Like you could talk to people like this in the game, and like, you know, he didn't respond as I would thought he did, but it's always like, you know, what P said to Richard Jefferson. I'm not going to say it, but it was like my second year in the league, and I'll never forget. I was like, oh shit, this is the league. So it was really P that kind of stood out versus Kevin. Kevin just talked shit all day long, nonstop. You know, he was one of the most.
KG though, he would scare me because he would just talk shit to himself. He's fucking
right. That's what I said. So it's not. It was always more so like I said in the sense of, you know, the team. He'll talk to obviously individuals at the same point at the same time as well, but he was nonstop, you know, from first quarter to fourth.
For Rondo, those wild words from Garnett became his real welcome to the NBA. Realizing how unfiltered and relentless the league could be through KG's mouth was insane.
Now they're in the penalty. The winner of this is Wallace and Garnett.
From that point on, Rondo understood that trash talk wasn't just part of the game. With Garnett, it was everything. If Rondo viewed Garnett's trash talk as his welcome to the league, Doc Rivers had an even tougher job managing it.
He changes the culture just with his actions every day. I've never seen a superstar that holds himself so accountable to the team. You know, me and him have some MF days because I would try to take him out of practice. And he didn't want to come out of practice. You know, he used to mumble, you know, crazy stuff like, Warriors don't come out of practice. Warriors don't come out of practice. I was like, all right, Warrior, well, you just got to sit down right now. Kevin was one of those guys, from afar, you're like, there's no way this energy is real. Come on, man, nobody's got this much energy. And then after 2 days of practice, I was like, this dude is real. It's for real.
Rivers often said coaching Garnett was both the hardest and easiest job in the world. The hardest because KG's intensity could overwhelm a practice and push tempers to the edge. The easiest because that same fire set the tone for an entire locker room.
We're going out here to get some straight up win. All right? Y'all hear what I'm saying? We're out here to find our trophy. That's it. Back home. We know what we're going to LA for. Keep that in mind now. Straight up.
And it wasn't just teammates or coaches who felt the full force of KG's mouth. Opponents got it even worse. Dirk Nowitzki still recalls how Garnett showed no weakness on the court.
I mean, there was a night when I first got in the league and we played in Minnesota, and I just come and walk on the court. I'm like, oh, that's KG, and he's just like, I'm gonna bust you. I'm like, okay. I just wanted to shake his hand, and then I don't think we ever shook hands pregame. He was just that intense. He didn't want to even show you any weakness. So that's just who KG was. One time we played him. I think he was in Boston at that time. He was so rattled. I had scored a few. So there was a timeout. I'm getting up from my timeout. He's all the way. He had left his timeout early and was standing outside our huddle just waiting on me. As soon as I got up, everywhere I walked, he followed me with his nose on my nose. I'm like, this guy is just crazy. He wanted to pick me up as soon as I left the huddle.
While Dirk remembered the clash with shock, Paul Pierce saw the exact same story from a completely different angle.
So we playing Dallas Mavericks, right? And KG got Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki's on one right now, and KG's guarding him. I mean, he's killing KG. And I'm like, damn. I'm looking like, God damn, KG, come on, man. So I guess I'm on the wing in the corner. I'm on the corner, and KG guarding him at the elbow. Something happened, and KG fouled him, and then he got in Dirk's face. And he was like, you heard that? I said, I heard what? He said, he called me a nigga. I said, Ticket, I was right there. He didn't call you no nigga. He said, yes, he did. He said it in German. I know it. I said, come on, man. he said it in German. I'm like, you don't know.
Paul Pierce was one of Garnett's closest teammates, and together, they delivered a championship to Boston. That bond gave Pierce a front row seat to KG's wildest moments, and he never held back from sharing the truth about Garnett's insane on-court antics.
What is your perspective on the night Carmelo Anthony was waiting by the bus for your boy KG?
Celtics getting the better of the Knicks 102-96, but everyone's talking about what went down after the game. We know KG and Carmelo got into it a little bit during the game, both guys getting a technical. Well, Carmelo let it spill over to after the game. You see him in the red hat right there waiting alongside the Celtics team bus for Kevin Garnett. Carmelo told KG during the game he would see him after the game, and he was not lying at all. There were also reports of
Anthony now guarding Garnett. Those two going. Anthony's going to pick up his 5th foul any minute. Sullinger has it. Drives down the lane, stripped off his leg and out of bounds. Now Anthony and Garnett have to be careful. They're barking at each other right now.
The officials should get there.
And there it is, a double technical.
This is what I heard. I swear to you, on my kid, I never asked him what he said in that situation.
Next up is none other than Reggie Miller, a legend who had plenty of run-ins with Garnett on the court.
I just remember KG going up and grabbing the ball and not letting it touch the rim. And I remember him tossing it back to the ref, and I was like, that's kind of weird. I remember the official saying, you guys, cut it out, quit it. I'm like, don't tell me, tell him. All I'm doing is shooting the basketball. That's just Kevin Garnett. Remember, he's lucky those weren't and ones, because it would have been goaltending.
One time, Reggie Miller just kept on shooting, and I just kept on blocking.
After the whistle,
something was wrong with the clock. He just kept shouting. He said, young fella, I can do this all day, young fella. I said, so can I. We sat there for about 11 shots. He just kept on shooting. I blocked out all 11 of them. Just being on some asshole shit.
When Kevin Garnett blocks or snatches a dead ball shot away from the rim, the effect is undeniable.
Kevin Garnett, even after the whistle, isn't going to let it happen.
Saw how, it ticked them off. And that's what I was getting off on. I was getting off ticking you off because you're trying to, that's rhythm. Like everybody don't understand that when the guy gets an extra shot after the whistle or he goes to, he's looking at his form, he's looking at his follow through, and then I like to just break that rhythm up.
And then there was Chris Bosh, who caught the full force of Garnett early in his career.
Hey, out of the people you named, KG, Duncan, Weber, Rasheed, Dirk, who was your toughest personal battle?
Oh, KG by far. It's not even close. You can. KG
and he's gonna talk big shit to you too.
Oh man, dude, I had to get over it, man. I had to get over it. I had to go to the temple and do some meditation, bro. He got me one time so good, bro, in a game, and I had a terrible game too. He called me a mama's boy. Oh my God! And this is on top of forget all the curse words, MFing back and forth. He said, wait, hey man, you a mama's boy. And I was like, ooh. And my mind was gone. I probably scored 5 points. I got dominated and embarrassed. I was just like, bro, I'm in my seat, I'm in my bed, just can't sleep, just like, what he mean mama's boy? I ain't no damn mama's boy, you know what I'm saying?
As a young big man trying to find his place in the league, Bosh quickly learned that KG wasn't going to give him an inch.
Tough shot, Kevin Garnett. Big time shot.
And before long, Bosh realized that going against Garnett was a crash course in what it meant to survive in the NBA. When Joakim Noah finally got to face his idol early in his career, he wasn't ready for Garnett's vile response on the floor.
I had KG posters in my wall. I had a fucking KG jersey growing up. So this is the story. This is what happened. The first time I played KG, I'm hype as hell. Like, we're playing the Celtics, I'm on the Bulls, and I think they're up like 30 points. And I'm in the game, like, it's like the last seconds, like nobody gives a shit. So we're at the free throw line. He used to work out with this guy called Joe Abunasar. And I was working out with him for pre-draft. So I was always excited. I was always hoping like KG would walk in the gym. You know, I would be able to like work out with him. And I remember asking him a question about, yo, you gonna work out with Joe? I was just trying to be cool. Like, I just wanted to say something to my idol. He just like looked over and he was like, yo, like, who the fuck you talking to? Like, who the fuck you think you talking to? And then like when he said that, I was like, oh shit, like I shouldn't have. And then like I kind of fell back knowing that I shouldn't have said that, like not during the game,
right?
You know. And then I didn't say anything. And then when I didn't say anything, I guess he thought I was I was pussy or something, because he was like, he kept like getting like louder and louder.
And while Noah was trying to process the shock, Kendrick Perkins saw the same moment from his side of the paint.
So Joakim Noah was, I believe it was his rookie year or his second year, he was like, hey, Ticket, man. Hey, KG, man, big fan. And man, I wanna get your number after this, you know, in the back, so I wanna work out with you. So KG was like, who the F you talking to? And so he was like, nah, I'm just saying, man, I grew up idolizing you, and man, I wanna work out. And he was like, MF'er, F you, like that, right? So then Joakim Noah got this look on his face like, dang. So I remember he looked over at Paul, and Paul was like, you heard what he said. And I was just like, man, it's a cold world.
That moment with Garnett hit both players hard, but in different ways. Noah, facing his idol, was stunned by the cussing and nonstop trash talk. Perkins, as a teammate, saw the same intensity as a driving force behind the Celtics' success. Their experiences show that KG's words were intentional, much like what KG had to say to Charlie Villanueva.
Villanueva posted on his Twitter account that Garnett called him a cancer patient during the game. Here are the tweets posted by Villanueva early on Wednesday morning. Quote, KG talks a lot of blank. He's probably never been in a fight. I would love to get in a ring with him. I will expose him. KG called me a cancer patient. I'm pissed because you know how many people died from cancer, and he's tossing it like it's a joke. I wouldn't even trip about that, but a cancer patient. I know way too many people who passed away from it, and I have a special place for those.
He talks a lot, you know, but I guess it's his part. It's part of his game. You know, him and I had a little situation. I felt like it was a little more personal, and whatever, you know, it happened a couple years back or whatnot. But that's behind me now. But he's not necessarily a dirty player. He's just a trash talker.
Have you guys ever spoke after that incident?
Nah, we never spoke after. You know, respect him as a player still. You know, it is what it is. But it's behind me now. I'm not even worried about that.
For Villanueva, facing Garnett was unforgettable, but never easy. KG's words hit as hard as his defense, and sometimes his trash talk went too far. Every scream felt like a test, with Garnett getting in your head and destroying you from the inside. Mason Plumlee, along with a couple of other young teammates, got a first-hand lesson in KG's relentless antics.
Kevin Garnett is crazy in a good way. Well, I'll tell you this story. So we were actually headed down to Durham for training camp. We had a bunch of young guys. They forgot the boombox for the flight to one of our preseason games. KG kicked all the young guys off. I hadn't passed my rookie date yet. You know, the first game of the regular season is when I'm no longer a rookie going into the second year, so I was included with the guys. He had us get off the plane and run through our plays on the tarmac while we waited for the flight staff to get the plane ready.
To Plumlee and the other young players, the tarmac drill was less about learning plays and more about enduring Garnett's relentless toughness. KG used his trash talk and intensity to test them, push their limits, and make it clear who was in charge.
Loses it, loose ball, kicked around, it's a kick ball. on Toronto, and now Garnett and Amir Johnson get into it. And look at Garnett. He is going nuts, grabbing the jersey, and the fans love it. Kevin Garnett has turned this place into a pro wrestling crowd.
Nick Young experienced Garnett's intensity in his own way.
That was our first game. My first game ever when I made it to the league. It was against KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. That was our first game.
What was KG looking like?
They killed him. Damn, Gil, you get your ass whooped out.
I thought you was like that.
I thought that was like that. I can't believe we got Steve, man. What the hell going on?
How was KG on the court?
Yeah, was he? Oh, he was talking crazy. I remember Andre Blatch got subbed in. He was a rookie. I'm a young player with me. He subbed in. So when he subbed in, he was like, looking at the back of his jersey. Who's you? Who the hell is this? They got
trash ass nigga.
Who's this trash ass nigga? I don't know him. Who's him? What's your name? They don't know you. They got him guarding me. I said, oh shit. Please don't put me in right now.
If you want the PT, you can keep it.
Facing Garnett for the first time was a wake-up call for Young. He quickly realized that KG didn't care about reputations or style points. Brandon Jennings experienced it as a young guard trying to find his footing in the league.
Is there a favorite trash talk moment you have?
Like with KG?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, KG. Me and KG was talking. He called me a red rooster because I remember I had a mohawk, right? I had 7 different hairstyles. So I had a mohawk and I had it like kind of like burgundy red.
Yeah.
And I remember like we had beat them at home and me and KG talking. I'm like, man, you ain't shit. Like he's like, shut up, you little red rooster. You know, like all that. And I'm like, so it was cool though.
Brandon Jennings quickly learned that facing Garnett wasn't just about basketball. His trash talk was personal, sharp, and often off limits. KG targeted rookies like Jennings with words meant to challenge and intimidate, leaving no room to hide. If Brandon Jennings felt the full force of KG's personal trash talk, Steven Adams somehow managed to avoid it. Just barely.
Kendrick Perkins and KG played together.
Yeah, in Boston.
You know what I mean? So like they started mouthing off.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And then I was coming in. He was like,
to back up.
Look. Yeah, so like, yo, look at them. Okay, and he was just like, says that. I was like, oh, bro, no English, bro. Sorry, no English, bro. And then he was like, and then just didn't say anything. I was like, thank goodness, bro. That would have ruined me, bro. I would have cried.
The big man admitted he escaped KG's wrath by just a hair, proving how sharp and relentless Garnett could be. And while some players faced Garnett on the court, Karl Anthony Towns got a different perspective. It was in a video game. Jeff Teague experienced it firsthand as a young guard trying to prove himself. KG's trash talk came without a filter and in front of anyone, whether teammates, coaches, or opponents, and he made that clear from the start.
Gary, you're in the Hall of Fame. Shaq, you're in the Hall of Fame. I'm in the Hall of Fame. Kevin, you're borderline Hall of Famer. Gary, borderline. Me and Shaq have been talking.
Champion. It's all good. Champion, it's all good. I'm a champion too. Go ahead. Shaq, you're a champion. Gary, you're a champion. Kenny, you're a champion. You know, Chuck, you almost a champion. Keep going.
Thanks a lot, and good luck the rest of the season.
Hey, look here. I know we're going off the air for a little bit, but I need 10 to 15 seconds to say to you, okay, look, I've never in my life tried to really go at you in your suits and stuff. Tonight, I am stressing to you, you take this outfit home and you burn it. We don't want to see this. I know you don't double back with outfits. I've never seen you in an outfit twice, but you take this right here. I don't care if it's Versace, name brand. It costs you. No, Saeed, I don't care. You take this and you burn it.
It's not any part I can keep?
No, nothing. So when you get done with this, you should be butt-ass naked. This should be burned, okay? It's good to see you, like always. In the shoes, too. Just burn them, okay? They just burn it. Don't ask no questions. Just burn the red socks, which the people can't see at home. Take all this, handkerchief, lime thong, all that. Burn it, okay?
Fire sale?
Burn it. Gasoline, kerosene, either one. Okay? Tell Ernie, Kenny, say hello. Give my best to Charles. Miss you, boy. See you well in a minute.
Thanks for the advice. Back to you, EJ.
You talk about a guy getting dressed down. Burn it.
That might have been the realest thing I've ever heard.
Total and thorough by KG.
Yeah, you can't say anything after that.
Many say Draymond Green was cut from the same cloth. However, he quickly learned that Garnett wasn't afraid of saying what was on his mind, no matter the situation.
He will call you every B in the book. He will call you every 304 in the book. He gonna call you soft, all of that. And he's just gonna stand at the free throw line next to you and say all of these things about you. I'm standing there and I'm like, first I'm like, this thing's crazy. Like, I'm just standing there listening to him. I'm like, who is he talking to, man? Like,
he gonna be looking down and talking to you though, and you know he talking to you.
Another foul happened. We at the free throw line. He's like, yeah, this little nigga can't fuck with me. Little soft ass nigga. And I'm just sitting there like, hey, yo, I ain't gonna be no more. I ain't gonna be too many more of your soft. Hey, you ain't gonna keep talking to me like that. And he like, yeah, whatever, little nigga. I ain't getting into that with you today. I'm like, no, you gonna get into it with me today. You keep talking to me like that.
I remember that.
I've just always been taught by my mom, by my neighborhood, like the foot that you start off on, that's where it's going.
Facing Garnett was a lesson in intensity and fearlessness for Draymond.
Boy, smooth turnaround jump shot from KG.
KG's words cut sharp and hit hard, leaving no room to hide or relax. Every look and every play tested his focus and composure, making it clear that Garnett's aura demanded attention on the court. Kevin Garnett's trash talk was more than words. It was a weapon, a display of relentless intensity and fearlessness. Every glance, every jab, and every play carried weight, testing focus, toughness, and composure.
Inside, Garnett holds Howard. Oh, and Howard and Garnett getting into it. They have to be restrained. Kevin Garnett wants a piece of Howard. And KG trying to handle his emotions right now. Net security has come over.
He challenged everyone around him, forcing them to rise to his level while leaving a lasting impression that went far beyond the scoreboard.
All of that jumper. Here's Howard, rejected by Garnett.
KG's unfiltered presence became part of his legend, proving that greatness is not just about skill.
My job is to stop you. So I don't anticipate you liking me. I don't anticipate you trying to be my friend, because I'm not trying to be your friend. It's nothing personal towards anybody I play. It's the way I play, night in, night out.
His legacy of fire and dominance is unforgettable.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible!